spiked my arm. Hello everybody! So for the longest time now I have wanted to make a terrarium. If you don't know what that is, it is basically a little mini greenhouse, but they are really expensive. So what I have done is, from when my brother was little, he had a little light and it was like a star, and so I have just taken the light bulb part out of it, which was in the top here, and it was so hard to do, but it was like a little kind of bell thing that had a light bulb. Now I have something to put my plants in, and it is just so cute, and I love the little, oh, it's all reflecting the light. I'm just sticking with a desert plant theme with cacti and succulents because they are a lot easier to take care of than other plants, and you just rarely need to water them. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to plant up my terrarium. A factor about this that I like is the really cool entrance to the terrarium, which is just a little trapdoor. To start off with, I have just used a big layer of bird grit and then gravel. I've then used some dry reindeer moss and some compost, and I use quite a lot of compost because you have to have something to plant your cacti and your succulents in because they need to get their nutrients. I've then got a good layer of akadama clay, which is basically what people use for their bonsai trees. My dad has a lot of bonsai trees and we just happen to have it lying around, and I like the colour of it and I thought it fitted in really well with my whole neutral colours theme, so I popped it in there. Some of the plants that I used were cuttings, and I just cut them with a sharp knife or scissors, and they will root back, don't worry. Also, if your plant's roots are a bit too big to put in your terrarium, you can cut some of the roots, like you can trim them a bit and put them in there because the plant won't mind, but just don't cut them all off. You have to only like trim them until it's the right size to put it in. I then got a bit more bird grit and some gravel, and I have just popped a bit of moss in around the top to just bring out the green in some of the cacti. And overall, I'm just really happy with it, and I'm gonna put it in my room and it's gonna be great, and I really like it. I'm really proud of it, love it. And finally, with all the putting the grit on top of the cacti, because they have spikes, the grit sticks to it. So what I've done is I've gone over with a paintbrush and just cleared up any of the grit that's stuck to the cacti. So what I'm gonna do now is just give it a really good water so that I won't have to water it for 6 months, because it won't need watering because they're cacti and succulents and they just don't need watering because they're really good plants to take care of if you're really bad at taking care of plants. So that's a bonus. I hope this video has helped you in some way. If it has, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below, and maybe subscribe because it means a lot. And I will see you next time. Goodbye. And then I have some clay. If you liked it, please, ow.